Time for this morning's Show Me the Money. If you've been paying attention to the stock market this year, you may have noticed a lot of ups and downs. Terms like market volatility and economic uncertainty could have you concerned, but how worried should you really be?
Risk is relative to what you own, and it can also be relative to your holding period, how long you're intending to hold the stocks that you've bought.
Asit Sharma is a senior analyst at financial services company The Motley Fool. He says when it comes to the stock market, you need to be prepared to play the long game.
We believe that investors should try to start out with at least 25 stocks and hold those stocks, maybe add to them over a 5-year holding period. And in that way, you can sort of absorb the volatility that's in the markets.
Even with the recent tumbles, things aren't always as bad as they seem.
So just think about being an investor, say 5 years ago, and putting money in, let's say, an S&P 500 index fund, which follows the broader market, and holding that through a lot of volatility in 2021, 2022, that period stocks really went down. You'd be up 120% today if you had reinvested your dividends. So you can sort of counter the volatility that's in the near term by being a long-term investor.
One thing you don't want to do is panic and pull your cash.
Actually, in most cases, almost all cases, because the U.S. economy continues to grow decade after decade after decade, James, the opposite is true. Don't pull your money out when it reaches a bottom only to see that equity values are starting to rise again. It's very difficult.
So on the flip side of that question is, when you're seeing these headlines and you're seeing the market go down, is this a good time to buy into it?
Yeah, so I myself love to invest. For me, it's always a good time to invest. And I know that some investors are maybe newer to the markets and look at times like this as an opportunity to jump in. I would advise maybe step in is great.
Of course, investing can be risky.
There are going to be external shocks to the stock market every few years. So you win by buying high quality companies that have strong balance sheets, maybe are really succeeding in their markets, are innovating within their markets.
Sharma says keep an eye on what's going on in the world, but stay focused on the big picture.
So pretty much just stay the course. Don't let the headlines sway you.
Absolutely. Pay attention to them because you might need to make some adjustments around the margins, but don't be driven by headlines. Be driven by business results.
Sharma says we'll likely see more ups and downs through the rest of the year. If you're nearing retirement, that's the time to take a little money off the table, not pull out of the markets completely, just reduce your exposure some.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.